Hey guys, it is Karli again. Hopefully you're joining me just after that 20-minute lower body boot camp. I'm still recovering, still sweating, still dying a little bit. So if you're like me, we got 10 minutes of recovery. I need it. Can't wait for it. Stretching upper to lower. We will wind up literally flat on the floor. So let's just start right where we're at. If you can, please stand up, feet wide. Inhale, arms overhead. Interlace your fingers. Same as always. You take my classes, you know what we're doing. Side to side, loosen up your spine, release your neck, your shoulders. Repeat it. Inhale, arms up. Side to side, soften your knees, squeeze your glutes. We've got one more round all the way up, side to side, and then we've got some reaches, right? As we do these reaches, try to get a little deeper every time. So almost like dropping into a squat to really open up your lats and outside of your core, your shoulders, all the good stuff. Two more. Inhale, arms go back overhead. Exhale, bring yourself right down to a forward fold. Release your neck, your head, your shoulders. Roll out your shoulders. You probably see my awful sunburn from a long run a couple days ago. Starting to become summer around here. Soften, straighten your knees, right? Inhale down, exhale up. We're going to take a nice wide stance. Hands go all the way to one side. Nice passive stretch, static stretch. If it doesn't feel good, you can take your hand back to center. Don't have to force it. Soften your knees if that feels better. Whatever works for you. Let's bring it back to center. Work your way to side number two. Same thing. You could always bring a hand to center or keep it all the way across, whatever feels the best. Let's do that one more time. So last time, if you were in the center, let's try to bring it all the way across this time. It feels like a lot. You should feel it on your inner thighs, right? Your adductors getting into your groin. Inhale, exhale, side number two. Holding a stretch, roughly 10, 15 seconds. Nothing too long. We don't want to really burn these muscles out after everything we did. Let's come to the center. To drop down to your knees. Work your way to one side. We call this a runner's lunge. Hands to the floor inside your foot. Lift your back leg. We've got a long spine. Shoulders back, chest is open. Back leg is straight, pushing behind you. When you're ready, deep breath. On your exhale, drop down 2 inches. Lift up 2 inches. Inhale. Get ready. Exhale, drop down 2 inches and back up 2 inches. Carry on. Let's do a couple more together. Sometimes it feels good too to add circles to the motion. So maybe you stay elevated and you get circles through your hips, getting deeper into your groin, front hamstring. Couple more. And when you're ready, drop the back knee. Walk your elbows to the floor and get even a little deeper. This is for your front hip flexor, front quadricep here. Inhale. Exhale, press it back to the lunge. Now you've got your elbow of your inside leg here, right? Your inside leg. Elbow to the floor. And then it twists overhead. See a long spine. I want you to notice my hand right above my shoulder, right above my opposite arm, right? So inhale down. Exhale, twist up. Give yourself a couple more. And then just start to drop your back knee as you make your way through. So less work, more of a stretch. Inhale, exhale, and repeat. Give yourself a child's pose right in the middle. Release. For sake of you seeing my motion, I'm turning sides. You could stay right where you are. Second side, runner's lunge. Again, we start with finding the lunge. Hip comes down. Find your breath. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, drop 2 inches. Make your way back up a little, right? Drop 2 inches, squeezing. Oh God, so tight. And press back up. If you're a runner, your hip flexors, oh my gosh, always locking up, right? Got to stretch them so hard. Gotta focus on it. If you do a lot of jumping, a lot of boot camps, right? You've logged in to not only my lower body boot camp, maybe you did cardio sculpt. Let's start to add those circles, right? All those lunges, the sliding, the jumping, terrorizes the hips sometimes, right? So circles both ways. And then recognize dropping the front leg, right? The leg closest to each other to the floor. Elbows find the ground. You find that deep, deep, deep stretch. Oh, goodness. If it's too much to be on your elbows, you're more than welcome to stay on your hands and just lean the hip forward. If that feels better, I prefer to not force it, but just give it a little more depth. On your next exhale, we press back up. We're back to our runner's lunge. And our inside, our inside elbow to our inside knee, all the way down. Same idea, big reach to the top. I should actually probably be careful with that water. It's sparkling water. I bought a soda stream recently, not because I like soda, but because I love buying LaCroix and other, expensive guys. Poland Springs got a really nice sparkling water now too, but make your own. Add some water, add some lemon, add some lime. It's so good. So you've got all these stretches. Let's drop to our knees, back to your child's pose. And we're just going to take a seat, right? So give yourself a nice seat. Get focused on the ground. Get set. Reset yourself. Get nice on your sit bones, shoulders back, head high. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, dive forward to the floor. Big, 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 big reach. If you're not nearly at your feet, you're like, oh my gosh, how is that possible? Stop yourself at your knees. Every time we do it, attempt a little deeper. So inhale, arms up. Exhale, reach a little deeper. Now, if you're only now just below your knees, cool. Next time we do it, you're reaching farther. We've got a couple more of these. Let's go for 3 more. Every time reaching farther. You only hold it for your exhale. So as soon as you're done exhaling, figure it out. Inhale and exhale again. Try to get to your feet, your toes, your ankles, something that's almost at the end. Let's do one more. Inhale, arms up. And exhale to the end. All right, release it. I know that one's painful. Let's get into the quadriceps. A lot of what we do is for quads. Just gonna tuck a foot underneath you. Heel kind of hits your glute a little bit, but you wanna make sure you're sitting up tall, keeping that spinal alignment, and then leaning back just a touch. So we don't wanna wind up all slouchy. You wanna try to keep a little core integrity and allow the stretch to happen because your body movement and placement is getting into the stretch. If this bothers your knee, you're welcome to lean to the side a little bit. I wouldn't suggest starting to the side. Try to get the stretch as is. You can even give it a little tap or dig into it a little bit, with like a little percussion. That helps as well. Deep breath, and let's just go ahead, switch sides. Second side. Same thing, tucking it under, finding your core stability, leaning back just a touch. Again, if it's uncomfortable, if it's too much, you can scoot over a little bit and drop. Gives a little different angle, not as much tension on the knee if the knee is bothering you. But it's just a nice passive stretch. Same thing. You can give it a little tap. You can find a knuckle inside for a little percussion to get into the muscle. Big inhale, big exhale. Guys, we're almost there. Hopefully you're feeling your heart rate down, feeling a little stretched, a little released on your backs. Inhales, exhales, knees into your chest. Big, 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 big hug, right? All the way in. Give me like 2 more minutes of focused stretching and I will leave you alone. Relax your head. Let's take ankle over opposite knee, opposite toe to the ceiling, and just grab behind. Quite a bit of flexibility required to execute this stretch perfectly. If your top leg would rather be bent, it's fine. Same stretch. I prefer it straightened because it's 2 for 1, right? You're getting your hips, you're getting your hamstrings all at the same time. Ankle rolls, point and flex your toes. Add a little more synovial fluids to your joint. Inhale, knees to chest. Exhale, release. Second side, right? Ankle over knee, getting your glute minimus, your glute maximus, your hip, your IT band, so many things. Grabbing behind your straight leg if you could reach it. Hamstrings. Again, if it's too much, you're welcome to bend your knee, no big deal. Roll out your ankles. Point and flex your toes. Oh, I don't know about you, but I'm ready for a nap after all this. This is enough work for me. Coming off that boot camp, of course, not just the stretch. Inhale, one more stretch, y'all. Toes to the ceiling. Grab anywhere you can reach. If you can reach the backside of your hamstrings, great, pull it tight. If you can reach just above your knees, great, pull it tight. Ankles, great, pull it tight. Toes, even better, pull it tight. As much as you can. Release your knees, release your feet. Fix yourself so you're comfortable. Legs out. Arms out. Inhale. Arms out to the side. We bring a leg in very gently. Drop it over your body. Look over your opposite shoulder. Should feel like a nice release. This is a good stretch for the first thing in the morning. Just loosening up your spine like we did in the warm-up. Inhale. Exhale, side number 2. Final push. And then we just reach and you are done. One more deep breath. Back to the center. Arms long, legs long. Reach, 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 reach. And release. Y'all, we are done. Peace. Again, thanks for recovering with Karli. That's me. Let's go for boot camp, cardio, scalp, slide. All at the same time. And then another recovery. All right, check it out, Burn. @Burn on Instagram if you're on there. IGB, 3 R's and an N. See you soon.